Have quite the task. Wow, it looks like you have got some interesting animals to interview. I can't wait for this one.
Well, Justin, I think you nailed it off the top when you said we have easily one of the angriest and smelliest guests we've ever had on our midday show. Oh, and we also have this bull back here. I'm just kidding. This is my friend LJ Jenkins. He actually owns the bulls, and this bull and several others, I take it. We're talking about this because the PBR World Championships are this weekend. This is really like your guys' Super Bowl. What is this weekend going to be like here in Las Vegas?
Oh, this is what all the bull riders strive to make throughout the year. You know, you go from New York City to Arlington, Texas, competing, and you know our main goal is to be in Las Vegas right now. And the guys that made it, you know, it's because they are one of the best guys in the world. But they got a tough task. I mean, these bulls had to make it too. So you're going to see the world's 140th best bulls in the world, and they came from Canada, all over the place. And they're competing for $2.5 million. And Sunday, a bull rider is going to walk out with $1 million bonus.
A lot of money, a lot of credit is on the line here if you're one of these big bull riders. I want to talk about Chuck here for a second. That's his name, right? Chuck?
Yeah.
Is Chuck going to be one of the bulls competing? Tell us a little bit about Chuck.
Chuck is a 4-year-old bull. He's been going up and down the road, and he actually competed at the South Point earlier in the week, and just kind of waiting for the call up to the big leagues. And you know, he's pretty friendly for the most part, but you know, whenever these bulls are bucking, you know, they love the game just like the bull riders love to get on. So it's really neat to watch the bulls.
It's so cool. I was out at T-Mobile yesterday where this event is happening this weekend, the PBR World Championships, and they've got the whole floor covered in dirt. Tell fans who have never been to an event like this kind of what they can expect, and especially with this being the Super Bowl of your guys' bull riding season.
Yeah, it's just not a bunch of cowboys getting on bulls. I mean, you're going to show up, you're going to see the intros, they're going to blow things up, you know, they're going to have a rock and roll concert before it starts, and then that really sets the mood. I mean, it gets the energy in the building up, and then you're going to see the 40 of the best guys going head to head, and you're going to have the funny man, and it's just really a great show to come and watch. I always tell people, if you've never been, it just takes one time, and I promise you will go back.
And today is actually day 2, so this kicked off yesterday. Tell us about the rest of the weekend, what people can expect, and this all caps off on Sunday, right?
Yeah, last night was the first round, and you know it could have never started better. The top 3 guys in the world, all 3 stayed on their bull. So as the week progresses, it's really all eyes are going to be on those 3 guys to see who could come out a world champion and be $1 million bonus. And you know, out of them 3, there's a guy from Brazil, and then two USA guys. So it's a worldwide sport, and it's very tough. And these guys are putting everything out on the line.
Yeah, you're not kidding when you say that it is really the best bull riders from around the entire world that are going to be here this weekend. Just finally, Chuck has been stirring a little bit back here. We can kind of feel the trailer rocking. I'm not going to ask you to get into what makes them so angry, but just when you're on top of a bull, because you actually used to be a rider yourself, can you talk a little bit about what that feeling is like when the crowd starts getting going and that bull is going as hard as you can imagine?
Yeah, I mean, you got your adrenaline rush. I mean, before you even get down on them, you know, you're getting excited. You know, obviously it's nerves. I'd say every bull rider has the nerves, and because, you know, we could lose our life. We could, you know, a career-ending injury, just like what happened to me. I landed on my head and broke my neck. So anytime you get on a bull, you know, it could be your last or it could be your best ride. You never know the outcome. And the bulls, they all love what they do. I mean, you can't make an animal buck, just like you can't make a horse run. But if they're going to run fast, it's because they love it. And these bucking bulls are no different. They love what they do. And, you know, there's some fans that love the bulls more than the riders.
It's a great experience. I talked with one of the riders yesterday who said it's not a matter of if you're going to get injured, it's just about when. So these guys are the real deal. PBR championships all weekend long. We're going to crown a world champion on Sunday, and this is all happening at T-Mobile Arena. I think we've pushed our luck enough with Chuck so far. He's been very tame so far, so we're going to take that as a sign of good luck, and we're going to take a commercial break now, but stay with us. We'll be right back.